Welcome to the first race, to the first race in a while, exhibition race here at Indianapolis. 50 laps, 125 miles. Only one driver in the field made it. This is just for money. No points are involved in this. Here he goes. We're green flag here at the Indianapolis for the Indy 250 shootout. 250, 125. The 250 is in town. The 250 squad is in town though. Here's we go through the first corner. Dan Morton's gonna lead with Brandon Lightning and Xavier Diary following him. Diary's gonna look to the inside, can't do it. This is probably gonna be more tense because of the closer competition than the 250. But the 125 shootout is gonna be fun. Here's they got into turn 3. Scott Graham. We're gonna have some upsets up here. We have Scott Graham up here. We have Brendan Jefferson's been good all year. You have Armand Dilpere up here. Phyllis Theodore is up here. Teo Wallach is up here. Not sure how he got up here. He's gonna move to the inside of Theodore and John Racer. And it looks like CJ Racing has been thrown off their game. Nick Indelicato is not up there like he usually is. But taking his spot up there is Nathaniel Cherry up there in 15th. Here's they're gonna. Ooh, they touch. And that's gonna make Wallach go wide as well. Here's a rub as they rub each other. Out front, it would be Brandon Lightning and Xavier Diary, with Dan Morton and Vladimir Petrov following suit. Then we have Brandon Jefferson, Armand Dilpere still up here. Mateus Tarantino, Scott Graham, Michael Paginello, Teo Wallach, who's still up here. Tommy Turbo, John Racer, Phyllis Theodore, 3 wide back here. Nathaniel Cherry's in 13th. Henry Williams, 15th. Here's a driver that we need to talk about is AJ Nickel. You may remember AJ Nickel from the Euro Series, which is now defunct, which is now closed because people saw no purpose in having it if the Euro drivers are allowed to go to lights. AJ Nickel, due to his Audi connection at Van Weston, got a ride here with G-Force replacing Bobby Jones, which if you follow your Elite Series, he drives for Porsche now, which is also owned by the same company that owns Audi. Here's AJ Nickel looks outside, can't do it. Armand Dilpere has passed the 4-car of Brendan Jefferson. Armand Dilpere is on the move. He could be the upset of the year over Aldo Horvat. Speaking of Horvat, where is he? Horvat was back there in 32nd, so our Alabama winner is not doing too hot. Meanwhile, Xavier Diary is showing why he was supposed to drive the 41 in the Elite Series. Xavier Diary is leading the field with Brandon Lightning right on his tail for that Red Stallion team. Red Stallion didn't live up to their expectations on how they would do. Well, they have been quick all week, and Corvette might be sore. Ooh, someone got into the wall. That'd be Henry Williams. Meanwhile, that happened. Xavier Diary would try to hold off Brandon Lightning. And he can't. So Dan Morton's gonna get inside. Dan Morton's Brandon Lightning's teammate. Here they go. Petrov's also up here, and Delpere has caught him. So Delpere is on the tear right now. Delpere is up to 5th on lap 9. Ooh, okay. But lead 3 didn't take that corner like Vladimir Petrov did, and that got me scared there. But Delpere is scary fast. AJ Nickel is more of a road course ace, which is why he did well in the Euros and why he's struggling right now. Teo Wallach's putting on his best performance of the year. The Israeli's running 11th. Just wanted to give that update. Xavier Diary made the race for the Elite Series after not even trying to run it in it publicly. He didn't release that he was going to race in it, but he made it. Now he's back in the lead, and Petrov, his teammate's going to try to follow him. So here's what happened with Henry Williams. He came down on Nia Deverett of Scotland, and that caused him to spin. However, because he was able to get it started and turn around, there was no caution. Here's how the field is. Here's the field as they run now. Xavier Diary, Dan Morton, Vladimir Petrov, Armand Delpere is right up on Vladimir Petrov's rear. I look back here. And Henry Williams is going to be the lap car that they're going to approach here for the exhibition race. I mean, hopefully he'll be the only lap car that they'll have to deal with. Armand Delpere is going to take this as an advantage, as a opportunity to get around another car. So he will go from fourth to third when he passes Henry Williams and Dan Morton. It's going to be hard getting around Henry Williams. He's good mid-corner because of him being so damaged. He doesn't have so much momentum to where he has to slow down to like 171. But that's a problem for everyone else. He's holding up Tommy Turbo, and Dan Morton. I thought there goes Dan Morton. So as it runs now, it's Vladimir Petrov in second, with Xavier Diary in first, with Delpere's in third, and Brandon Lightning is going to be in fourth. And that is your top 4 breakaway. Armand Delpere is going to try to go to the inside. There's Michel Pacinello in fifth, our points leader. This is not a points race, although some people wish it were. And Delpere is going to try to get underneath of Petrov and can't do it. Delpere could not get second, however, this will allow Xavier Diary to pull away from Petrov and Delpere. Delpere, I believe, does have the fastest lap. And if he gets out in front, I'm afraid that someone's not going to be able to catch him, but I think he used everything up that he had. Because now he's running slower than everyone else up here. Nope, never mind. We were right on board with Taylor Walt for a while. Sorry if my volume was high. We're gonna watch Taylor Walt and see how he approaches Indianapolis. Gonna run the outside because he has Satterfield underneath him. Satterfield looks to be on the charge. We do have a new leader though. Vladimir Petrov is taking the lead from teammate Xavier Diary. This might be a strategy play by Blue Flare and Johnson Freeman's bunch. Henry Williams did cause problems for Xavier Diary. Diary would fall all the way back to 4th. I say all the way back because he is 2 seconds behind his teammate now, and his teammate is now defenseless against Brandon Lightning. Lightning has been lightning fast. Xavier Diary has made time up on the leader right now. He did make up time. He's losing it again. Ooh, there's a wreck. There was a wreck. Nia Deverett was involved, I believe. It was just a case of Martini trying to dive bomb while Deverett was trying to get in. That was a hard hit, but luckily it wasn't on driver's side. So Deverett will be okay. And that just about saves Diary from losing Brandon Lightning, our new leader. Green flag again, and Henry Williams and Nia Deverett don't get a good start. I think it'll be easy for everyone to pass them though. We're working up on 20 laps to go. Diary's now got a shot though, and he better take advantage of it, because there's only 20 laps left. Dopair is sticking with them though. That's good. Diary tries to make a pass and will be successful with it. Diary will catch up to the got by Pagenaud and will take 3rd. Vladimir Petrov took the outside line on the last corner and has caught the leader of Brandon Lightning. He will look to the inside of Lightning and will clear him, and Xavier Diary will follow right behind him. A team that will get good prize money today will be the Dopair Army card. Armand Dopair will finish 5th, and that's good money. That is really good money. If he can hold off Brandon Lightning and Mateus Tarantino. Diary did get by Vladimir Petrov for the lead, and Petrov would fall to 3rd, but 3rd isn't really as big as a fall as it was. Lightning's in 2nd, Petrov's 3rd like I said, Pagenaud is 4th, and looking for 3rd. Corvette would be involved in a mid-pack wreck along with John Racer. Not sure what happened to them, but it was pretty bad, probably. Racer would try to pass them and would wipe the both of them out. That's what happened. Diary has 5 laps to hold off the 08 and the 32. Can he do it for his 2nd ever ARCSOA win? Here comes Brendan Jefferson. Jefferson has to brake on the outside. There was some scuffling that happened under caution between Johnny Garner and Ryder Smith. Not sure why it happened, but Garner was pretty damn pissed. Nathaniel Cherry was involved in the crossfire, and so was the Double Zero, but the Double Zero retired for the damage that he got. '44 would also get some damage from that, and the '96 of AJ Nickel would get out scotch-free, believe it or not, aerodynamically. Brian Fox is spun out, and that is the race, I believe. I think Xavier Diarrhea is going to win the shootout here at Indianapolis. Here's what happened to Fox. He would try a dive bomb into Morton though, and he would get the worst end of that. That's the first time we've seen that happen all day. And under yellow, for the first ever 125 shootout here at Indianapolis, Xavier Diarrhea will win the race under yellow for the second time this season. Diarrhea has won. Here's the finishing results. Surprisingly, only one car retired, and I thought that we were going to have more wrecks than what we had. And that is it for this race. Tune in for Phoenix next time for the ARCSOA Elite Lights Series.